Hey everyone, this is going to be a quick one. I just wanted to come on here real quick and respond to Annie at 10 to Life's latest video. I've been thinking of doing little short clip videos like this that don't take as much time, that aren't as edited. Tell me down in the comments what you think of that. Anyways, let me play y'all a clip.
So with all of the latest developments in the Kylie Rodney case and how her laptop and all of her belongings were found at the bottom of the lake and police never, thought apparently to collect those items after they retrieved her vehicle from underwater, everybody's talking about that and everybody's in, uproar about that. But here's my question with all of that. Kylie's car allegedly went into the water in the early hours after that party in Truckee, California. It was then found 14 days later on August 21st, underwater at the bottom of Lake Prosser, or Prosser Reservoir, I should say. During the 2 weeks that her car was missing and all of these searches were happening, police had sent divers, professionals with sonar equipment to Prosser Reservoir to search for her car. They said ultimately they couldn't find it. It must have been because of the mud, the debris, the visibility, the murkiness, and that's why they weren't able to spot it. And then when Adventures with Purpose came in, they had, higher tech, they were trained professionals, and they were able to identify it. Okay, makes sense, right? I guess? Well, explain this to me. How does a whole-ass car go unnoticed for 14 days due to the level of murkiness despite professional divers, but then items that are smaller than the vehicle's headrest are spotted by a civilian, not a trained professional, when they were in that same murkiness for more time than the vehicle was itself? The vehicle was in there for 14 days. These items, after the vehicle was retrieved, were in there for 17 days. So you're telling me that professionals can't see a whole-ass vehicle due to how the debris is, the murkiness, even with professionals, but a civilian on a paddleboard is able to see items that are smaller than the vehicle's headrest when it has been submerged in that same murkiness for longer than the actual whole-ass car was submerged in there? Her car was removed on August 21st. We know that, and that's when the items fell out during the retrieval process. Well, then 16 days later, on September 7th, her small items such as a mint tin, a hairbrush, a laptop were found at the bottom of the lake, the same place that her vehicle sat, and a civilian was able to spot it. But I thought there was so much debris. I thought there was so much murkiness. I thought the water levels were different. So how can somebody spot that, but they can't spot a whole-ass vehicle when they also have divers and equipment? Make it make sense. So while everybody is hung up on the shoddy police work and how they let the items fall out and how they not send a dive team and after the fact, I agree with you wholeheartedly. But even more than that, how does that story even make sense? How does it even make sense? And I'm not saying that this person didn't find the belongings. I definitely think they do. But tell me how the belongings were so easily to be spotted after they had been submerged in that same murkiness for longer than the car, and the car wasn't able to be spotted. A whole ass car. It's really like finding a needle in a haystack, right? Make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense.
Okay, there's a couple things. So, one thing, the diver that was on the paddleboard, check a TV, he knew exactly where to look for said items. Another thing is, even though those items were under the water longer than the car, they had been dumped out of the car, which probably shook off, the mossy nature, stuff. I can't think of the word. Debris. Nature debris. Moss. I don't know. And the items that were smaller than a headrest were found because I believe he found the laptop first, being it was the biggest item. I mean, I hate to be a buzzkill and come on here and ruin everybody's murder mystery fun, but it just seems logical to me. It makes sense. What doesn't make sense to me, though, is why law enforcement did what they did with turning the car over in the water and dumping all the items out. That felt a little negligent and lazy, to be honest. And I'm not trying to be a jerk to Annie either, because I can understand where she's headed with it, because she really feels like it's foul play and it's hard to kind of pull back and think objectively when you're already thinking that way. I don't know. There's some people out there right now that say that videos like this trying to debunk theories and, inserting logic into the situation are trying to distract, but, it is what it is. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments how you feel about me doing small clip videos like this in between my regular videos, and if you like that idea or not. Anyways, I hope you guys liked the video. Love y'all.